104.5 FM and 1440 AM WHAR. This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football. Tonight's game is sponsored in part by Advanced HVAC and Plumbing, keeping your home cozy year-round. Morgantown's residential HVAC and plumbing leader for over 20 years. Online at advancedheatingandcooling.info. By HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, West Virginia's choice for physical therapy for over 45 years. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks. Find a location near you. Go to healthworksrf.com. By Lang Monument, family-owned and celebrating families since 1874. Located in the Wharf District, Morgantown, and online at langmonument.com. By DPS Land Services, your partner in land management and acquisition, leasing, mineral buying, due diligence, and more. Our expert team makes complex land deals simple. Visit dpslandservices.com. By Vision Homes, building custom homes for area families for over 30 years. Visit askvisionhomes.com and see how easy it is to build a house you're proud to call home. By Patton Building Services. From janitorial to general building maintenance, Patton Building Services believes clean environments build better business. We don't just maintain buildings, we maintain communities. Online at pattonbuildingservices.com. And by Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable, portable toilets for every event. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. 304-282-7210.
From the valley of Nicholas County, we bring ourselves to Richwood, and we are just about set and ready to get going for kickoff here between the Clay-Battelle Seabees and the Richwood Lumberjacks. Good evening, wherever you are listening. I am Ethan Collins, solo tonight, as we're looking at the coin toss, and Clay-Battelle has elected to win the toss and receive the ball to start the game. They will be working from our right to left. Pre-game weather conditions are sponsored by Advanced Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, keeping your home cozy year-round. Morgantown's residential HVAC and plumbing leader for over 20 years. Online at advancedheatingandcooling.info. Folks, we're playing on natural grass for the first time this season, and let me tell you, it looks absolutely fantastic. A little brisk coming off the creek behind me here, as we're at about 51 degrees coming up, and we'll be in the 40s probably throughout the duration of this game, but everybody's got their jackets and blankets on and should have a semi-decent crowd looking around me here, and some of the CB faithful able to make the trip here tonight. For the starting lineups, I'm just going to kind of go with the injury report sponsored by Lang Monument, who is family-owned and celebrating families since 1874, located on the Wharf District, Morgantown, online at langmonument.com. The only two that are out tonight for the Seabees are Tyler Sleeth and Huggy Bear Jax Huggins. Getting set and ready to kick this one off here, as the kicker for Richwood is Corey Minter, the senior, as they rumble their pads together and they boot it over, and it takes a nice little bounce over to Ponceroff. He cuts to his left, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's tackled at about midfield, and that is where the Seabees will start their 1st and 10. Uniforms for tonight, nice uniform combination by both teams. The silver helmets with the logo on one side for the Seabees, with dark gray pants, white jerseys, and dark gray lettering. For Richwood, the all-black helmets, black pants, and black jerseys with orange letters and numerals and some numbers on their helmets. Corey Cohen takes the first snap. He hands it off to Caleb Snodgrass. Snodgrass gets into the open field. He's across the 40 over to the 30. He's on the near sideline, and he gets one man, and he's tackled by the deep safety / quarterback Grady Hall, the sophomore, and the Seabees are already in the red zone inside the 20 to the 14-yard line, and that is where they will take over 1st down and 10 after their first offensive play from scrimmage. Looking at that offensive line, they were about 4 to 5 yards down the field within 2 seconds of that play being snapped, and Caleb Snodgrass had absolutely all day. They break the huddle here. Tight end on the left side is on the offensive line. Cooper Payton on the right side of the offensive line. They hand it off to Snodgrass again. He's met just about at the 10. Gets across the 10 to the 9 or 7 yard line. Still a decent gain on the play. It's going to bring up second down and short. Actually a gain of about 8 there, so it'll be second down and 2. Ball is on the left hash here as they get ready to break the huddle again. Defensive substitution coming in for Richwood. Twins receivers to the right now. Snodgrass remains in the game for the Seabees at running back. Cohen, the quarterback. Snodgrass on his right. Little quick screen play here to Ponceroff. He juggles it, but stiff arms a man, and he goes into the end zone. Touchdown Seabees, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the penalty is. A lot of late arriving substitutions. The penalty is on the defense. They're going to decline it, and they'll take the points as the Seabees get on the board first within 3 plays. It is Clay-Battelle 6, Richwood nothing. See what they do here. It looks like they might elect to go for the extra point. Looks like they will go for the extra point. Play clock now starts, so you're going to have 25 seconds to kind of hurry this one up. Ponceroff drops the tee, but, got to hurry this one up a little bit. Play clock is at 13 as they set the tee. Line gets set. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. It goes off the left upright and bounces out. So the PAT is no good, and with 10:38 left to go here in the opening quarter, the Seabees already have a 6-0 lead. We'll come back, and we'll have Richwood's first possession here on WAJR.com.
While others search far and wide for solutions, you know where to turn. Patton Building Services. Since 1981, we've been more than a service provider. We're a legacy. From janitorial to general building maintenance, we believe clean environments build better business. We don't just maintain buildings, we maintain communities.
Patton Building Services. Beyond cleaning, total building care. Find us online at pattonbuildingservices.com.
This is Clay-Battelle High Seabees football on WAJR.
6-0 your score here in Richwood, West Virginia with 10:38 left to go in the opening quarter. Seabees will kick the ball off to Richwood here for their first possession of the game. Kickoff is sponsored by Vision Homes. They have been building custom homes in the area for over 30 years. Ask visionhomes.com and see how easy it is to build a house you're proud to call home. Quick little onside kick here, but it is recovered by Richwood. Kickoff coverage not too great there as they try to surround the ball. It's a good kickoff return here for Richwood's Corey Minter. He's actually the kicker for the Lumberjacks, and they take over for their first possession in opponent territory down at the 45 of Clay-Battelle, and that is where they will have first down and 10. Keys to the game for both teams. Richwood just needs to hang with them as long as possible. The Seabees want to get this over with quickly and hope they come out of here injury-free because they have got a gauntlet after this week. We'll get to the sponsor for Keys to the Game here in a moment. Richwood, a running back on each side. Twins receivers to the left, one to the right. They hand it off to one of their running backs. That is number 6, Fox Odell. He gets a very minimal gain, maybe gets past the 45, tackled by, I believe that was the freshman Jacob Layton. It is Jacob Layton. Gain of about 2 on the play, actually about 3, so it'll be second down and 7. Keys to the Game is sponsored by DPS Land Services, your partner in land management and acquisition, leasing, mineral buying, due diligence, and more. Our expert team makes complex land deals simple. Visit dpslandservices.com. Same formation here for Richwood. They hand it off to the other back this time. That is Minter. Minter gets across the sticks, over across the 35, and across the 30 down to the 26. Richwood able to run the ball here pretty well on these Seabees to start this possession here. 9:10 left to go in the opening quarter. CB's really shut down the run last week against Meadowbridge, who was one of the top 5 teams in single A. Now a winless Richwood team running the ball even better than them. Twins receivers to the left, one to the right, running back on each side. They hand it off to the running back on the right. That's Minter. Minter tackled by a whole host of CBs. The initial tackler was Caleb Hall. It's going to be a gain of nothing on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 with 8:40 remaining in the first quarter, and the clock is rolling. Seeing Eli Cottrell already into the game on defense at corner. He's the corner on the near side. Anyway, still 2 receivers to the right this time, a solo receiver to the left, running back on each side. Odell is the running back on the left. Minter is the running back on the right. Odell gets the carry, and he fumbles the ball. I think the offensive line for the Lumberjacks was able to fall on it. They do. It will bring up 3rd down and long. Behind the original line of scrimmage here, it'll bring up 3rd down and about 15 for the Lumberjacks. The line to gain is about the 15-yard line for the CBs. Ball's at the 30. 7:30 left to go in the opening quarter. 2 receivers lined up on the short side of the field to the left. 1 wide receiver lined up wide to the right. Running back on each side. They drop back to pass. And it's almost picked off by the ball hawk, Eli Cottrell. Read that slant pattern beautifully. It went into his hands. Wasn't able to hang on to it, but good coverage there by Eli Cottrell. It is 4th down and 15. Obvious go-for-it territory here, but unfortunately you got a long way to go to get the first down sticks. So be expecting a large pass play again for the Lumberjacks. See if they line up here with a different formation. Only 1 running back this time. That is Minter. He's lined up to Grady Hall, the quarterback's right. It's trips receivers to the right, solo 1 to the left. Quarterback rolls to his right. He's got a man, and it's falling incomplete. And it'll be a turnover on downs, and the CBs will take over at their own 30-yard line, 1st down and 10. So a little bit of a breath of sigh of relief there, honestly, if you're the CBs. They were able to get going in the run game here, and then self-inflicted mistakes by the Lumberjacks end up stalling that drive, and with 7:15 left to go here in the opening quarter, the CBs have the ball for their 2nd drive. Twins receivers to the left here. A little bit of a low snap and a fumble. And CBs are able to fall on it. One of the poor Richwood Lumberjacks there, that was Colton Hart. Poor guy had Cooper Statler and Zach Gump land on him. 6:50 left to go here in the opening quarter after the fumbled snap by the CBs brings it to 2nd down and about 13. Twins receivers to the left here, none to the right. Tight end on each side. Looks like Snodgrass is the running back. Cohen going to roll to his right here. He's got Ponceroff, but throws it a little bit behind, and it'll fall incomplete. 3rd down and about 12 here for the CBs. Once again, a little bit of a lethargic start here from the CBs on the road. Snodgrass still remains the running back into the game. I don't think Caleb Hall has come in for an offensive snap. He's been on defense, though. Huggins, the receiver, far to the left. Ponceroff, the slot guy. Cooper Payton, the tight end, to the left. And Colt Sandy, the tight end, to the right. They call a hard count, and they jump off sides, so that'll make 3rd down a little bit more manageable there. It'll be 3rd down, and I want to say about 7 after the penalty. Line to gain here is about the 41-yard line. Ball is being placed at about about the 34. And surely that can't be the play clock. And they call a timeout before the play clock runs out. I guess it was the play clock. I guess they didn't reset it. 6:35 left to go here in the opening quarter. CB's call their first timeout. We'll take it with them. You are listening to CB's Football here on WAJR.com.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection products and services. And now, Z-Bart can apply the ceramic Z-Gloss paint coating to your vehicle for a shine that never goes away. No more waxing. No more rubbing. No more settling for a less than perfect finish. No more. Z-Bart's ceramic Z-Gloss is a 3-layer coating that preserves your vehicle's incredible shine. Get the glossy details online at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, just off I-68 exit 7, Fort Pierpont Plaza.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's Football on WAJR.
6:35 left to go here in the opening quarter. CB's will face a third down and about 7 here. Offense looking a little stagnant here, but certainly nothing. I mean, with the way that you ran the ball there on the first drive, you wouldn't put it past them to maybe try and run the ball here. And even if you don't get it, you'd like to see them maybe go for it on fourth down. Caleb Snodgrass remains the running back into the game. He's on Corey Cohen's left. Tight end on each side. The two Twins receivers are on the left as well. Cohen gets the snap, rolls to his left here. He's looking for a man. He's got Ponceroff. He falls to his knees, catches the ball in his lap, and it'll be a first down for the CBs. The line to gain was the 41. He got to the 46. And that'll move the chains there as the clock is rolling with 6:30 left to go here in the opening quarter. Ball is on the left hash. As Corey Cohen gets the call from his quarterback. One thing you've noticed is that they pretty much all know the signals by this point. He barely even has to tell the huddle, the play to the huddle. They hand it off to Hall. He's now the running back. He bounces to the short side of the field, and he's got open space. One man to beat, and then he's in the open field. Nice tackle there by Grady Hall. He is able to get the first down. As the ball is into opponent territory now at just actually outside the red zone, and there is a flag on the play. I did not see the flag on the play. It must have been kind of behind the run of play there. Ball will be backed up beyond the original line of scrimmage there. It's actually going to be marked at the original line to gain on the last first down drive at the 41, so it'll bring up first down and about 15 here. Hall still remains the running back. Looks like Colt Sandy's lined up as a wide receiver as the slot. Gonna send Ponceroff in motion here. A little tight end screen pass to Cooper Payton. He trucks a man and gets very close to the first down sticks. I think there was a flag on the play. I thought I saw a yellow hanky go up in the air, but I guess I am mistaken. I am seeing things. Second down and short here after the first down play. 5:11 left to go here in the first quarter. The line to gain is the 44. Ball is in opponent territory now. Twins receivers to the right here. Tight end on each side. Snodgrass is the running back to Cohen's right. Cohen rolls to his right here. He's got plenty of time. He's just going to take it off and run. He gets across the 40, and that's where he'll be tackled near the 35 to the 36. It'll move the chains, and Cohen saw nothing down the field, so he said, you know what, I'm just going to do the safe option. I'm going to tuck it and run. Ends up getting good yardage there. First down for the CBs. Line to gain now is the 26, which is about where the ball was placed after that big run there by Caleb Hall that was brought back by a penalty. Caleb Hall was standing next to Coach Huffman at about the 40-yard line of the sideline. Snodgrass remains the running back on Corey Cohen's right. Receiver on each side. 2 tight ends to the left this time. They fake the handoff. Cohen going to keep it himself on the zone read. He trucks a couple of defenders, gets across the first down sticks, and is now in the red zone. Ball is at the 20-yard line, and it'll be first down. Another first down for the Seabees after 2 very good Corey Cohen runs. 6-0 Clay-Battelle, but they are driving and they're in the red zone here with 4 minutes left to go in the opening quarter. Receiver on each side, 2 tight ends to the left behind the left side of the offensive line. Caleb Snodgrass is to Corey Cohen's right. Cohen, 3-step drop, looking towards the end zone, towards Huggins. Actually, that's Ponceroff, and he's got it for a touchdown. Picture-perfect pass from Corey Cohen to Braden Ponceroff, and the Seabees get on the board for the second time. It's 12-0 with 3:45 left to go in the opening quarter. They'll kick the extra point again. Ponceroff set to kick this one again. Cohen set to hold. Here we go. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up. Beautiful. Right down the middle, and it is good. So 3:45 left to go here in the opening quarter, and the Seabees take a 13-0 lead. We'll be back. You are listening to Clay-Battelle Seabees football here on WAJR.com.
In a world where memories fade, preserving them shouldn't. I'm Rob Lang, 5th generation owner of Lang Monument. My family has been helping Morgantown families honor their loved ones for over 150 years. Choose from granite, marble, or bronze with expert engraving and installation. A Lang member will guide you every step of the way. Celebrate a legacy that stands the test of time. Lang Monument on Don Knotts Boulevard across from the Wharf District and online at langmonument.com.
This is Clay-Battelle High Seabees football on WAJR.
3:45 left to go here in the opening quarter, and after a good extra point this time, the Seabees have a 13-0 lead over the Richwood Lumberjacks. I'm Ethan Collins, by myself tonight. Ponceroff set to kick this one off here from the left hash of the 40-yard line. Booming kick this time. It actually goes past the defender, and it's going to roll out of bounds, unfortunately. So ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, and that'll be where the Lumberjacks take over in their own territory at the 35-yard line. First down and 10. No time taken off the clock, though, because nobody touched it. Eli Cottrell starts at the left corner position tonight. I'm also seeing Jacob Layton starting on the defensive line. Running back on each side here. Twins receivers to the left, one to the right. They're going to pass here. It's Grady Hall. He's pressured immediately and sacked by the Sandman, Colt Sandy. Looked like he was almost untouched there, and almost like a pass rush drill there by Colt Sandy as he's able to get the ball carrier in the backfield, and it's a sack pushed back all the way to the 25-yard line, a loss of 10. It'll bring up second down and 20. Same formation here. Twins receivers to the left, one to the right. Running back on each side. Hall hands it off to his running back, and he is going absolutely nowhere. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. I think he did. Ball carrier there was Fox Odell. And that'll bring up third down and 20 with a 2:45 rolling clock here in the opening quarter. Line to gain here is the 45 of Richwood. They're at their own 25. They motion one running back out to wide receiver. It's trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Hall drops back to pass. Pressure coming by Colt Sandy. He's got him again! Helped out by Jacob Layton and Cameron Mercer, but Colt Sandy is going to get credit with the initial sack. That's 2 on this possession alone. He brings the ball back to their own 20, and it'll be 4th down and 25 for the Lumberjacks. See if they punt here with the final minute and 50 left to go here in this opening quarter. Does look like they're going to punt. The guy back deep to receive that punt is Corey Minter for the Lumberjacks. Brayton Ponceroff back deep to receive for the Seabees. Claps his hands together. Snap is a little slow, but he does able to get it off. End over end kick bounces at their own 45, and that's where it's going to be spotted, as it's going to be lined up into opponent territory just shy of the 45-yard line of the 46. So a short field here the Seabees have to work. Their best field position of the night so far. That defense really got cracking there in that second possession with 2 sacks listed by Colt Sandy. 1 minute, 29 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. The Seabees have the ball for their third possession, up 13-0. First down and 10 at the opponent 46. Twins receivers to the left, a tight end on each side. Looks like Hall is the running back to Corey Cohen's left. He gets the handoff, bounces in the middle of the field, now cuts back outside and then goes inside, and he's tackled across the sticks down to the 32, and it'll move the chains, and Caleb Hall will get a first down for the Seabees. Ball was on the far side hash as they're working from our right to left here in this opening quarter, but only for another minute. As I'm starting to feel the wind coming off this creek or river, I'm not exactly sure which is behind me. Twins receivers to the left, tight end on each side. Caleb Hall to Corey Cohen's left. He fakes a handoff. Corey Cohen going to keep it himself. He's got nothing but green grass ahead of him. However, he's tackled from behind by one of the defenders. That is Christian Griffith, one of the few seniors on this Lumberjack squad. As we're under a minute here with 45 seconds left to go. Seabees break the huddle this time. Huggins, the receiver to the right. Ponceroff, the receiver to the left. 2 tight ends behind the right side of the offensive line. Cohen, 3-step drop. Throwing this time to Huggins, and he's got it for a touchdown on the far corner. Seabees take a 19-0 lead with 16 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Virtually the same play, it's just a different receiver this time. Corey Cohen throws a beautiful rainbow pass to the former quarterback of 100, Trey Huggins, and he gets on the board for the first time in a few games, and it is 19-0 here with 16 seconds left to go. Seabees will kick the extra point again. Ponceroff to kick it. Cohen gets the snap. It's good. Kick is up. Weird little spin, but it goes in all the same, and it's 20-0 Seabees. We'll take a break. Actually, you know what? We'll keep it here before the end of the quarter, and then we'll take a break. Corey Cohen has thrown over to that far right corner of the end zone perfectly the last 2 passes. Just this time to 2 different receivers. Honestly, it felt like the exact same place. Ball was just outside the red zone or maybe in the red zone. Corey put enough spin and air under that ball to let his receiver get under it. And these receivers, you know that they are absolutely one of the best in single A. Both former quarterbacks turned wide receivers. As we're waiting for the kicking tee to get back out there. Ponceroff puts it on the left hash. The ball is flat, placed on its side, the kicking tee upside down. Ponceroff raises his right hand, takes a few steps, boots this one away. It's a low spiraling kick. I don't think this one's going to get out of bounds. It won't. The returner, that is Odell. And Odell tried to take it on the opposite side of the field. He saw the white jerseys pursuing him, and he said, you know what, I'm just going to go the opposite side of the short side of the field and take this one out of bounds. Ball is now at their own 15-yard line. We'll have time for one more play before the end of the quarter. 11 seconds left to go. Huddle breaks. Twins receivers to the left this time, running back on each side. Solo receiver to the right. They hand it off to Odell, who is the running back on the right side. He moves to his left. He's got nowhere to go, and he's almost tackled by Cooper Payton. But that gives time for the rest of the CBs to pursue him and tackle him for a loss of about 2 yards. And that is how we will end the first quarter. And you know who's the first one to greet his defense? It's Corey Cohen, the quarterback. We'll be back with the second quarter of action. Your CBs lead by 20. You are listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football here on WAJR.com.
Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing. For over 25 years, we have been making Morgantown homes cozy and efficient. From emergency repairs to energy-efficient upgrades, your comfort is our top priority. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Advanced is the area's only factory-authorized Carrier dealer, but we can service any brand or model. Carrier, turn to the experts and turn to Advanced.
Gas stations are paying $11 an hour. That's not a career, it's a paycheck. But in the energy industry, your son or daughter could start at $25 an hour with full training and benefits. No college debt, real work, real skills, real money. This is about opportunity. The American dream is still alive, and it's waiting right here at home. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
Second quarter begins, and the CBs have a 20-0 lead. The Lumberjacks deep into their own territory, actually beyond their own 15-yard line. Ball is actually placed at the 14-yard line, second down and 11. Running back on each side here for the Lumberjacks. Looks like the quarterback's going to roll out and try to pass, and he's immediately tackled by the defensive line. There's a flag on the play, but I can't imagine well, I guess it could be a face mask, but I didn't get a good look at it. And they are going to call a face mask here. And it'll be an automatic first down because it's a personal foul penalty.
First down, Lumberjacks.
So the ball moves now to the 28 after the face mask penalty. Same formation here. Twins receivers actually to the right this time. Going to roll out to pass, and it fell right into the hands of Caden Lane, one of the wide receivers, and it falls right through his hands. Grady Hall probably had the best time that he's had all night to throw it. He threw a dime. Receiver just couldn't catch it. 11:33 left to go here in the first half. CB's lead by a score of 20-0. Ball is at the 27, second down and 10. Same formation here. Twins receivers to the right, one to the left. Running back on each side. Odell is to the left, and Minter is to the right. They hand it off to Minter. Minter going absolutely nowhere, tackled by a whole host of Seabees, but it looks like Jacob Layton was the one to bring him down. Actually, no, I think that was Cooper Statler. I believe it was. Yeah, Cooper Statler will be credited with the tackle there. It'll be 3rd down and 14 here. Ball is now at the 26. Same for, actually, trips receivers to the right this time, solo receiver to the left, which is the weak side of the field. The running back is to Grady Hall's right. They roll to the right here. Hall is going to be met and sacked by the Sandman again. Colt Sandy with his 3rd sack of the night, and it's 4th down and very long for the Lumberjacks as they trail by 20. I did kind of wonder when Colt Sandy was going to start showing those sacks on the stat sheet, and he is showing them tonight, and he's making up for them in a big way. Ponceroff back deep to receive for the Seabees. Long snap is slow, but they are able to get it off. A spiraling kick. It goes and takes a friendly bounce here this time. A friendly Seabees bounce, I should say. And the ball is going to be placed at the 36-yard line of Richwood. And once again, you just keep getting better field position if you're the Seabees. 1st down and 10. 10:07 left to go here in the opening half. TJ Barr, once again, is filling in at left guard for the injured Huggy Bear Jax Huggins. Twins receivers to the right this time. Snodgrass is lined up almost behind Cohen. Snodgrass gets the carry here. He's tackled from behind by that was number 32, Jaden Gentua. Once again, one of the four seniors on this Lumberjack squad, a very young team. 9:46 left to go in the opening half, and it's 2nd down and short after a gain of 8 by Snodgrass. Twins receivers to the right this time. Snap is a little bit slow. Cohen going to take it himself. I do think he got to the sticks after being leveled by one of the Lumberjacks. I think that was Lyndon Hunt on the tackle there. $9:10 left to go in the opening half. It's actually going to be short of the sticks, so it'll bring up 3rd down and inches here. Line to gain is the 25, and they are about a foot from that. I think J.J. Doshin just moved it beyond the line to gain. Cohen hands it off to Snodgrass. He gets the 1st down a little bit more. He is tackled at about the 15-yard line. So now the Seabees are in the red zone here for the 4th time today. Twins receivers to the left this time, a tight end on each side. Cohen does a little screen pass here to Ponceroff. He tries to make a man miss. Actually gets tackled this time by the initial guy. That was one of the running backs. That's Fox Odell. With a good tackle on Ponceroff. Still gets a gain of about 4 there, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 6. They break the huddle here with 10 seconds on the play clock, so they got to hurry a little bit. Twins receivers to the right this time. Caleb Hall is the running back to Corey Cohen's right. He gets the handoff and works his way to the middle of the field, makes a man miss. Going to get tackled very close to the end zone inside the 5 to the 4, and the Seabees will take over for a 1st down and goal situation. The line of game was about the 6. He gets 2 yards beyond that. 7:38 left to go here in the opening half. Seabees knocking on the door again. For those of you keeping score at home, the running clock situation, you have to be up by 42 in order to have a running clock in the third quarter, 35 in the fourth. Receiver on each side here. Hall still remains the running back. He gets the carry. He is in untouched. Touchdown, Seabees. Flag on the play. Never mind. We might not have a touchdown. So it'll be holding against Clay-Battelle, so that'll back it up to about the 14-yard line. They're going to say it was on Cooper Statler. Delaying the inevitable, in my opinion. All right. Huggins, the receiver to the far side of the right. Ponceroff, the slot receiver. Hall still remains the running back. They hand it to him. He works to the strong side of the field. Cuts across a couple of guys. Tackled kind of awkwardly, but they're not going to throw a flag on it. I don't think he was tackled by the face mask, but he was definitely tackled very high above the chest. Works the ball to about the original line of scrimmage here as the ball's being placed at the 5-yard line, and it'll bring up second down and goal. Snodgrass back into the game at tailback. He's lined up to Cohen's left. Receiver on each side this time. Hand it off to Snodgrass. Snodgrass cuts back, jukes into the middle of the field, and he's in. Touchdown, Seabees. Here comes the T going back into the field as they get ready to attempt the extra point here. 26-0 Clay-Battelle. So let's see how it goes on this side of the field. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and it is good. So 27-0 here with 6:32 left to go in the opening half. We'll take a break and come back. You are listening to CB's Football here on WAJR.com.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection. If you're concerned about rust and have a used vehicle, you need to know it's not too late. Z-Bart Rust Eliminator is a 3-step process. First, we pressure wash the underside of your vehicle and inspect. Next, we spray on the Rust Eliminator chemical. Then, we apply the patented Z-Bart undercoating. Add years of life to your vehicle. Learn more at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, I-68 exit 7.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
6:32 left to go in the opening half here, and the CBs lead by a score of 27-0 over the winless Richwood Lumberjacks. Once again, we are now into the second quarter. So this will be the first time that we kick it off from left to right. The ball was actually going to be placed normally on the tee this time. Middle of the field. So let's see how they approach this. Ponceroff just booms it. Goes beyond the 15, and it's caught by Odell at his own 4. He works his way and goes to the far side of the field out of bounds. And that's becoming sort of a theme on this kickoff coverage. They just immediately catch it and go out of bounds. But they'll have the ball at their own 22, first down and 10 for Richwood. So 6:26 left to go in the first half. Running back on each side, 2 receivers to the left this time. They hand it off to Minter. Minter fumbles the ball, and I think it's recovered by Richwood. It is. Richwood will retain possession here. The fumble actually fell forward, so I wonder how they're going to approach this, but they put it just beyond the original line of scrimmage. Nope, actually they're going to move the yard marker. He actually got a pretty decent gain after that fumble. I honestly thought that you weren't able to progress after the fumble. Nevertheless, it's 2nd down and 5 here. 2 receivers to the right this time, 1 to the left. Minter is to the left of the quarterback, Odell to the right. They hand it off to Odell this time. Odell kind of has to reconfigure himself on the carry, and that gives time for the defense to catch up, and it's tackled for a loss, brings them back almost to the original line of scrimmage here. Richwood's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You are listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football here on WAJR.com.
Health works for you, for rehab and fitness too.
Keeping high school athletes healthy is something that HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness takes great pride in. That's why our certified athletic trainers work with many area schools during practice and on the sidelines during tonight's game. Unfortunately, injuries do happen in sports, at work, and at home. At HealthWorks, our goal remains the same, to get you back in action. When you need physical therapy, you need HealthWorks. HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, Morgantown, Westover, Cheat Lake, Blacksville, Smithfield, Waynesburg, Fairmont, and Buchanan. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Our people make the difference in the way you feel each day. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
After the timeout here, Richwood breaks the huddle with trips receivers to the left this time, running back to Hall's left as well. They get set. Hard count, Hall looking to pass immediately, gets a little bubble screen out to his running back, Odell. He tries to work it towards the middle of the field. He runs into Colt Sandy so hard, his helmet came off. And it's going to be another loss on the play. It'll bring up 4th down and about 16. He keeps going 17, and that is where the ball will be spotted. 4th and 17 now. 5:10 left to go in the second quarter. Ponceroff back deep to receive again. Punt is absolutely terrible, but it somehow takes a nice Richwood bounce, gets across the 40-yard line, and is down at the 42, and that's where the Seabees will take over in opponent territory at the 42. So 4:49. By the way, need to give a shout out here to Richwood. This marching band is the biggest I have ever seen a single A school's marching band. Has to be. They definitely have more than the football team. I think everybody in that school at least either plays football, cheerleads, or is in the marching band. You love to see the participation. Twins receivers to the left. They hand it off to Snodgrass. He bounces to the weak side of the field, takes a couple of defenders with him, and he's going to be marked just short of the sticks there. Line to gain is the 32. I think he got to the 34, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 2. .420 left to go in the first half. CB's lead by a score of 27-0. Cohen, 5-step drop, pressure coming, throws it over the middle of the field, a wobbly pass. He's hit as he throws it, so it falls incomplete there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Risky there, but pressure came from the weak side. I think a little miscommunication on the offensive line. Gump wasn't able to get him. Break the huddle here. 2 tight ends to the right, a receiver on each side. Snodgrass is the running back to Cohen's left. Snap is a little slow, but it comes out fine, and they're able to get the exchange okay. And I definitely think Snodgrass got the first down. I guess not. 4th and when I say inches, I mean inches. 3:57 left to go here. Snodgrass lined up to Corey Cohen's right here, receiver on each side, 2 tight ends to the right. Cohen going to keep it himself. Definitely gets past the first down this time and a whole lot more. He gets inside the 20. Flag on the play. So, by the way that the flag was thrown, it feels like it was on the offensive line. It is going to be on the offensive line. It's going to be on Cooper Payton. They're going to call holding on the Seabees. So with the 10-yard penalty, that'll move it back to the 34. The line to gain was the 31. So instead of 4th and inches, it's about 4th and 2, I want to say. About 6 feet. Late arriving substitution to come out here for Richwood. He's able to get to the sidelines, though. Caleb Hall is in at running back to Corey Cohen's left. Hard count. They jumped. Moved the sticks. So they'll move the sticks, first down. 3:21 left to go in the first half. Seabees have a 27-0 lead. First down and 10. Ball is at the 29-yard line. Twins receivers to the left this time. A tight end on each side. Cooper Payton, the tight end, to the left. Colt Sandy, the tight end, to the right. Caleb Hall, the running back. Snap goes over Corey Cohen's head. He picks it up, trying to make a man miss. Still not going down. They blow the whistle dead. J.J. Doshin having a little bit of trouble tonight on the natural grass. The ball is placed now at the 43-yard line, and it'll be first down in a very long way. The line to gain actually is the 20. .220 left to go here in the first half. Twins receivers to the right this time. 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Good snap this time. Hall gets the carry. He's got a lot of open space. He gets across the 30 over to the 20. Is he going to get the first down? Spins away from a wimpy tackler. Still has not gone down, and he goes down finally at the 15. What a run by Caleb Hall. Well, I tell you what, he probably broke about 6 tackles on that play. When Caleb Hall runs angry, he is a ferocious runner. A little bit winded as he comes out to the sidelines, and can you blame him? Absolutely not. Snodgrass comes in. Caleb Hall comes out. First down and 10 here. Ball's at the 15-yard line. Snodgrass to Cohen's left, along with Twins receivers. Cohen, 3-step drop, looking towards the end zone to Colt Sandy, and it's incomplete, just outstretched there. Sandy on a little bit of a far flag route, just not able to look and see at the ball there. I think Corey threw it exactly where he wanted to throw it, just a little bit of a miscommunication there between him and Sandy, and it falls incomplete. Second down and 10. Sandy is right there, man. He's had a great game tonight on the defensive side. Love to see him get rewarded with a touchdown here. Twins receivers to the left. Snodgrass, the running back on the left side, a tight end on each side. 1:30 left to go in the first half. They hand it off to Snodgrass. Snodgrass cuts to the middle of the field. He's got a first down and a little bit more. Brings it inside the 5 down to the 1. And it's going to be inches to the goal line for a first down and goal. Seabees. Snodgrass comes out. Caleb Hall comes in. Let's see what they call here with 1:22 left to go in the first half. as things stand right now, even if they were to score here on this drive, you probably would not have a running clock here in the third quarter. They break the huddle here with 6 seconds left to go on the play clock. Receiver on each side. Hall, the running back to Cohen's left. Snap it, hand it off to Hall. Hall gets grabbed by the left shoulder pad, but that's it because he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Seabees. 1:01 left to go here in the first half, and the Seabees have a 33-0 lead over the Richwood Lumberjacks. Gonna kick the extra point yet again. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is not good. It falls short, bounces off the toe of Ponceroff awkwardly, and the extra point is no good, so it will remain 33-0 here. CB's lead. Kind of hear a little bit of a hush over the crowd and only hear the cheerleaders getting into it. Up 33-0, you've done exactly what you want to do so far in this game. .101 left to go here in the first half. Like I say, kick is a little bit different this time. Ball's lined up in the middle of the field. Tee lined up normally. Ponceroff still set to kick. Boots it away. A little bit of an arching kick, and it falls right to a return man at about the 35-yard line. And that is where Richwood will take over first down and 10 as the returner falls to his knees as soon as he catches it. So 1 minute left to go here in this first half. We'll see what the Lumberjacks decide to do. I know the Seabees would probably like to have maybe one more drive with their starters possibly in the second half, but I don't know. We'll see what they do here. It'll be interesting to watch this second half. Running back on each side here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They hand it off to Odell. Odell plants his foot and then slips, falls down, but he does fall forward. That was actually Minter, not Odell. As we've got about 45 seconds left to go here in this first half. They pull Braden Ponceroff. They pull Colt Sandy. Looks like Jacob McLaughlin is into the game at free safety. And it looks like Colton Cheney is also in at the other edge rush position. They hand it off to Odell this time, and he falls forward, but he's not going to get much. It'll be third down and about 6 here. But this can be the final play of the first half. I think it will be the final play of the first half. It is. That is how we'll end it here in the first half. Clay-Battelle leads by a score of 33-0. We'll be back after an extended break with the halftime show. You are listening to Clay-Battelle Seabees football here on WAJR.com.
While others search far and wide for solutions, you know where to turn. Patton Building Services. Since 1981, we've been more than a service provider. We're a legacy. From janitorial to general building maintenance, we believe clean environments build better business. We don't just maintain buildings, we maintain communities.
Patton Building Services. Beyond cleaning. Total building care. Find us online at pattonbuildingservices.com.
College isn't for everyone, and that's okay. There's another way to build a life right here. The energy industry offers real pay, $25 an hour to start. They'll get full training, certifications, and a path to grow. It's not a short-term job. It's a career. The dream doesn't live in a dorm. It lives in hard work. And the energy industry is hiring. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
Leaky faucet? Clogged drain? Water heater not keeping up? Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing, where we do more than just HVAC. We are your local plumbing pros. From quick repairs to complete replacements, our licensed plumbers can handle it all. Faucets, toilets, water heaters, sump pumps, and more. We do it fast, clean, and right the first time. From drips to disasters, we've got you covered. Advanced HVAC and Plumbing.
Once upon a time, there were no portable toilets, and finding relief was an adventure. Then came crowded restrooms, unpleasant and inconvenient. Enter Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable portable toilets for every event, from football games to family gatherings, even work sites. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. For comfort and convenience, we're your Saving Grace. 304-282-7210.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection products and services. And now, Z-Bart can apply the ceramic Z-Gloss paint coating to your vehicle for a shine that never goes away. No more waxing. No more rubbing. No more settling for a less than perfect finish. No more. Z-Bart's ceramic Z-Gloss is a 3-layer coating that preserves your vehicle's incredible shine. Get the glossy details online at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, just off I-68 Exit 7, Fort Pierpont Plaza.
In a world where memories fade, preserving them shouldn't. I'm Rob Lang, 5th-generation owner of Lang Monument. My family has been helping Morgantown families honor their loved ones for over 150 years. Choose from granite, marble, or bronze with expert engraving and installation. A Lang member will guide you every step of the way. Celebrate a legacy that stands the test of time. Lang Monument on Don Knotts Boulevard across from the Wharf District and online at langmonument.com.
This is the WHAR Halftime Show, presented by the Mon Health System. Feel the difference.
Welcome back to Richwood High, where the Seabees have a 33-0 lead over the Richwood Lumberjacks. Halftime report is sponsored by Patton Building Services. From janitorial to general building maintenance. Patton Building Services believes clean environments build better businesses. We don't just maintain buildings, we maintain communities. Online at pattonbuildingservices.com. Well, it's been all Seabees tonight. We've had a couple throwing touchdowns, one caught by Trey Huggins, one caught by Braden Ponceroff. We've also had a few rushing touchdowns. I believe almost everybody of the main targets has really got involved here. We almost had a touchdown by Colt Sandy, but that one just fell a little bit short here. As the first half stat review is sponsored by First United Bank and Trust. My Bank for Life online at mybank.com. As you can hear a little bit of that Richwood band. By the way, some of the football players are also in the band as well. So remember that huge number that I talked about? Well, it just got even bigger as well. I mean, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 football players who are also marching band members. As far as total numbers go, they have to be... They might be marching 50. I mean, this is absolutely incredible if you're a single-A school, to be quite honest with you. Absolutely incredible. Anyways, all right. I think that'll do it for the halftime report. When we come back, we'll look at scores around the state here. You are listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football here on WAJR.com.
Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing. For over 25 years, we have been making Morgantown homes cozy and efficient. From emergency repairs to energy-efficient upgrades, your comfort is our top priority. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Advanced is the area's only factory-authorized Carrier dealer, but we can service any brand or model. Carrier. Turn to the experts and turn to Advanced.
Gas stations are paying $11 an hour. That's not a career, it's a paycheck. But in the energy industry, your son or daughter could start at $25 an hour with full training and benefits. No college debt, real work, real skills, real money. This is about opportunity. The American dream is still alive, and it's waiting right here at home. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection. If you're concerned about rust and have a used vehicle, you need to know it's not too late. Z-Bart Rust Eliminator is a 3-step process. First, we pressure wash the underside of your vehicle and inspect. Next, we spray on the Rust Eliminator chemical. Then, we apply the patented Z-Bart undercoating. Add years of life to your vehicle. Learn more at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, I-68 exit 7.
Health works for you, for rehab and fitness too.
Keeping high school athletes healthy is something that HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness takes great pride in. That's why our certified athletic trainers work with many area schools during practice and on the sidelines during tonight's game. Unfortunately, injuries do happen in sports, at work, and at home. At HealthWorks, our goal remains the same, to get you back in action. When you need physical therapy, you need HealthWorks. HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, Morgantown, Westover, Cheat Lake, Blacksville, Smithfield, Waynesburg, Fairmont, and Buchanan. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Our people make the difference in the way you feel each day. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Now back to the Mon Health System halftime report on WHAR.
Welcome back to Richwood. As you can hear the band of the Richwood Lumberjacks playing in the background. We're about 12 to 15 minutes away from kickoff in the second half here on WHAR.com. Want to give you some score updates presented by Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable, portable toilets for every event. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. Call them at 304-282-7210. The Quad A game of the week, Martinsburg is leading 6-0 Morgantown by a score of 21-6 in the third quarter. Jefferson and George Washington will be played tomorrow afternoon. Huntington and Parkersburg. Huntington leads 14-3 at halftime. AAA side Fairmont Senior leading number 4 Wheeling Park by a score of 35-21 in the second quarter. Number 6 University leading Connellsville, Pennsylvania, 31-0 at halftime. Woodrow Wilson up on Riverside, 14-12 in the second quarter. AAA side Capital trailing only by 1 to number 10 in Quad A, Oak Hill, 7-6 at halftime. Washington up on Southern Hardwood, Maryland, 21-6 in the third quarter. Musselman up on Boonesboro, Maryland, 30-0 at halftime. Parkersburg South, who is 1-4, looking to get their second victory of the year against 1-5 Hurricane. And the Patriots lead the Redskins by a score of 34-7 in the second quarter. Hedgesville trailing Albert Gallatin, Pennsylvania, 27-0, and AAA side Lewis County up 7-3 on Buchanan Upshur at halftime. Moving on to the AAA scores now. Bridgeport up on Spring Valley 41-7 in the third quarter. AA side Frankfort up on Brook 49-13. Princeton up on Greenbrier East 21-7 at halftime. Let's see here. North Marion up on Elkins 34-7 at halftime. Chapmanville up on single A side Man 48-0 in the fourth quarter. Kaiser up on John Marshall 24-7 in the second quarter. Winfield up on Ripley 32-7 at halftime. South Charleston up on St. Albans 34-7 in the second quarter. AA side Weir currently up 1 to East Fairmont 22-21. Point Pleasant trailing Warren Local Ohio 21-6 at halftime. And then we move on to the AA scores. Independence up on Westside 42-0 in the third quarter. Philip Barber up on Petersburg 22-0 in the third quarter as well. Doddridge County up on South Harrison 20-0 in the third quarter. Logan up on Scott 14-0 in the third quarter. Tug Valley up on Wayne 13-6 in the second quarter. Moorfield up on Tucker County 32-14 in the third quarter. Ravenswood trailing Roane County 40-0 at halftime. Oak Glen and Bridgeport, Ohio will be playing each other on Saturday. And then we got Robert C. Byrd at AAA taking on AA side Lincoln. Robert C. Byrd leads 20-14 in the third quarter. Pikeview and AAA up on Wyoming East 14-7 in the third quarter. Clay County up on single A side Calhoun County 35-0 at halftime. Braxton County up on Buffalo Putnam 16-11 in the third quarter. Number 26 in AA, yes, 26 in AA Williamstown, who is 1-4 on the year, currently leads Poca by a score of 25-7 in the third quarter. AAA side Shady Spring up on Liberty Raleigh 33-20 at halftime. Moving on to the single A scores, Wahama up on Ritchie County 47-0 in the third quarter. Pendleton County tied with Bath County, Virginia at 6 in the third quarter. Meadowbridge up on Bland County, Virginia 26-6 at halftime. St. Mary's up on Gilmer County 35-8 in the third quarter. Wark County up on Pocahontas County 40-14 in the third quarter. East Hardy up on Tigris Valley 44-6 in the third quarter. AA side James Monroe taking on single A side Greenbrier West, and James Monroe leads 42-0 in the third quarter. Montcalm trailing to Phelps, Kentucky 22-6 at halftime. AA side Riverview taking on Webster County, and Riverview leads 18-8 in the first quarter. Riverview is the Clay-Battelle CB's next opponent that they will take on at home on Friday night next week. Magnolia up on Frontier, Ohio 22-12. Magnolia winless on the year, and that score is at halftime. And then Mount View and Summers County in AA are tied at 8. Those are your scores from around the state. Sponsored by Saving Grace Septic and Rentals. When we come back, we'll have the second half of action here on WAJR.com.
Your child doesn't have to leave home or go to college to build a future. The energy industry is hiring, starting at $25 an hour with benefits and certifications. And the more they learn, the more they earn. It's hard work, but it's worth it. It's not a short-term job. It's a career. And the energy industry is hiring. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
While others search far and wide for solutions, you know where to turn. Patton Building Services. Since 1981, we've been more than a service provider. We're a legacy. From janitorial to general building maintenance, we believe clean environments build better business. We don't just maintain buildings, we maintain communities.
Patton Building Services. Beyond cleaning. Total building care. Find us online at pattonbuildingservices.com.
College isn't for everyone, and that's okay. There's another way to build a life right here. The energy industry offers real pay, $25 an hour to start. They'll get full training, certifications, and a path to grow. It's not a short-term job. It's a career. The dream doesn't live in a dorm. It lives in hard work. And the energy industry is hiring. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
Leaky faucet? Clogged drain? Water heater not keeping up? Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing, where we do more than just HVAC. We are your local plumbing pros. From quick repairs to complete replacements, our licensed plumbers can handle it all. Faucets, toilets, water heaters, sump pumps, and more. We do it fast, clean, and right the first time. From drips to disasters, we've got you covered. Advanced HVAC and Plumbing.
Once upon a time, there were no portable toilets, and finding relief was an adventure. Then came crowded restrooms, unpleasant and inconvenient. Answer Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable portable toilets for every event, from football games to family gatherings, even work sites. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. For comfort and convenience, we're your saving grace. 304-282-7210.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection products and services. And now, Z-Bart can apply the ceramic Z-Gloss paint coating to your vehicle for a shine that never goes away. No more waxing. No more rubbing. No more settling for a less than perfect finish. No more. Z-Bart's ceramic Z-Gloss is a 3-layer coating that preserves your vehicle's incredible shine. Get the glossy details online at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, just off I-68 Exit 7, Fort Pierpont Plaza.
In a world where memories fade, preserving them shouldn't. I'm Rob Lang, 5th generation owner of Lang Monument. My family has been helping Morgantown families honor their loved ones for over 150 years. Choose from granite, marble, or bronze with expert engraving and installation. A Lang member will guide you every step of the way. Celebrate a legacy that stands the test of time. Lang Monument on Don Knotts Boulevard across from the Wharf District and online at langmonument.com.
Health works for you, for rehab and fitness too.
Keeping high school athletes healthy is something that HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness takes great pride in. That's why our certified athletic trainers work with many area schools during practice and on the sidelines during tonight's game. Unfortunately, injuries do happen in sports, at work, and at home. At HealthWorks, our goal remains the same, to get you back in action. When you need physical therapy, you need HealthWorks. HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, Morgantown, Westover, Cheat Lake, Blacksville, Smithfield, Waynesburg, Fairmont, and Buchanan. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Our people make the difference in the way you feel each day. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing. For over 25 years, we have been making Morgantown homes cozy and efficient. From emergency repairs to energy-efficient upgrades, your comfort is our top priority. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Advanced is the area's only factory-authorized Carrier dealer, but we can service any brand or model. Carrier. Turn to the experts and turn to Advanced.
Gas stations are paying $11 an hour. That's not a career, it's a paycheck. But in the energy industry, your son or daughter could start at $25 an hour with full training and benefits. No college debt, real work, real skills, real money. This is about opportunity. The American dream is still alive, and it's waiting right here at home. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection. If you're concerned about rust and have a used vehicle, you need to know it's not too late. Z-Bart Rust Eliminator is a 3-step process. First, we pressure wash the underside of your vehicle and inspect. Next, we spray on the Rust Eliminator chemical. Then, we apply the patented Z-Bart undercoating. Add years of life to your vehicle. Learn more at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, I-68 Exit 7.
Your child doesn't have to leave home or go to college to build a future. The energy industry is hiring, starting at $25 an hour, with benefits and certifications. And the more they learn, the more they earn. It's hard work, but it's worth it. It's not a short-term job. It's a career. and the energy industry is hiring. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
While others search far and wide for solutions, you know where to turn. Patton Building Services. Since 1981, we've been more than a service provider. We're a legacy. From janitorial to general building maintenance, we believe clean environments build better business. We don't just maintain buildings, we maintain communities.
Patton Building Services. Beyond cleaning. Total building care. Find us online at pattonbuildingservices.com.
College isn't for everyone, and that's okay. There's another way to build a life right here. The energy industry offers real pay, $25 an hour to start. They'll get full training, certifications, and a path to grow. It's not a short-term job. It's a career. The dream doesn't live in a dorm. It lives in hard work. And the energy industry is hiring. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
Leaky faucet? Clogged drain? Water heater not keeping up? Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing, where we do more than just HVAC. We are your local plumbing pros. From quick repairs to complete replacements, our licensed plumbers can handle it all. Faucets, toilets, water heaters, sump pumps, and more. We do it fast, clean, and right the first time. From drips to disasters, we've got you covered. Advanced HVAC and Plumbing.
Once upon a time, there were no portable toilets, and finding relief was an adventure. Then came crowded restrooms, unpleasant and inconvenient. Answer Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable portable toilets for every event, from football games to family gatherings, even work sites. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. For comfort and convenience, we're your saving grace. 304-282-7210.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WHAR.
So we're about 2 minutes away from the second half kickoff. I was told that the final number in this marching band is 96. So 96 total members in this marching band. I counted about 5 football players as well. The total enrollment at Richwood High School is, according to the WVSSAC, 322. So that means that just under a third of the high school students, a third, are in the marching band. Absolutely incredible. 90 seconds as we get ready to start this second half of play. It'll be interesting to see how LaPoe approaches this second half. You're not at a running clock yet as you're up only 33-0, but I said one of the keys to the game is keep everybody healthy, keep everybody upright, because you have an absolute gauntlet of a schedule coming into the next, I guess, last third of the season. Magnolia probably going to get their first win on the year tonight, so they'll be coming in with a little bit of confidence to end the year for the CBs on senior night. A week before that, actually next week, we'll go to next week, AA side Riverview, who is no slouching opponent, you know, and big bonus points on the line there if you're a AA school. And then the week after that, it's the big one, folks. On Saturday afternoon, Single A side, who is ranked number 2 in Class Single A, the Sherman Tide, will come to Morgantown, or I guess Blacksville, to take on the Clay-Battelle CBs in a match of basically you get to choose who wants to host 2 high school football playoff matchups. Do you want to have 2 home games? We got to win that game. And then you have Oak Glen in AA as well. You know, I talked to a lot of people about that when you originally scheduled that opponent. You thought, hey, you're getting a team that's gone 1-9 the last 2 years. You hope to have a AA points and get a confidence booster. Well, guess what? Oak Glen ain't no slouching opponent either. So this is going to be a very hard last third of the season for the Seabees, and you're going to get a real taste of the longevity and the conditioning and really just the depth of this team as they go into this last third of the season. Captain's still yet to meet here to start this second half. Richwood will get the ball to start the second half as the Seabees won the toss and elected to receive. So once again, it'll be kind of interesting to see here what they decide to do. And I was told I needed to put this in the broadcast here. So to my left, you have a basic scoreboard with the time and stuff like that. But over to my right, you have another scoreboard. And that scoreboard is highlighted by, I'd say, Aaron LePau's 12-foot-tall long-lost brother, the Lumberjack, that sits on top of the right side of the scoreboard. And it does have a striking resemblance to head coach Aaron LePau, gotta say. It'll be really funny when you go back and listen to this on Sunday. I'll put the two pictures in there side by side because the resemblance is shocking. So once again, Richwood elects to take the ball into the second half, the Seabees elected to take the ball first to start the game, and Richwood will receive the ball to start the second half. They will work from our right to left on your radio dial. Richwood in the all black tops with black helmets, orange numbers on the helmets, and a orange stripe down the middle, orange numerals, and black pants with Jacks in orange letters on there. As the kickoff is away, it looks like it almost rolls out of bounds, and it was going to be a very costly possible turnover there. I don't know if the Seabees would have been able to corral it before it went out of bounds, but Richwood takes absolutely no chances and just recovers the ball just before it goes out of bounds or before the Seabees can recover. Looks like most of the starters are still into the game for the Seabees. I'm seeing Cooper Statler in at middle linebacker along with Cooper Payton, Josh Wilson, Cameron Mercer, TJ Barr. I am seeing Colton Cheney at the outside linebacker position. Two wide receivers to the left here, running back on each side, lone receiver to the right. They hand it off this time to the running back on the right side. That is Corey Minter. Gain of nothing on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. A lot of the Richwood fans have cleared out to start this second half, so you can definitely tell that the highlight was the band here on homecoming night for Richwood as they get the carry here on 2nd down and 10. I believe that's Odell. Odell does get some space to run there as he's tackled out of bounds at about the 46. The line to gain is the 48, so it'll bring up 3rd down and very manageable, 3rd down and 2. With 11:16 left to go here in the third quarter, and the Seabees lead by a score of 33-0. Most of the starters now out. Jacob McLaughlin is in there at free safety, although some of the starters still in as well. I mean, Cooper Statler still in there. Caleb Hall still in there. Josh Wilson. 3rd down here, lining up in a pistol set this time. Different look. Quarterback going to keep it himself. He looks like he had some space to run. He does not get to the 1st down marker. It's actually going to be a loss on the play. Grady Hall on the carry for the Lumberjacks. He carried it to the strong side of the field, but just had no room to run. Ball was now placed at the 45-yard line. Once again, the line to gain is the 48, so a loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 4. Running back on each side, 2 receivers to the right this time, 1 to the left. Hall, hard count, hands it off to his running back. He tries to work it to the outside. He's going nowhere, and he's going to be wrapped up for another loss, and the Seabees will take over on downs for their first possession of the second half. 10:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Seabees still lead by a score of 33-0. Looks like they are going to put their first-team offense back in here. Although Cody Clovis is going to get in for the first time this game. Huggins in at quarterback this time. 2 receivers lined up to the right of Clovis and Ponceroff. So Trey Huggins in at quarterback. He hands it off to Snodgrass. Snodgrass cuts to the outside. Got a little bit of room to run. He's across the 30, over to the 25. And corkscrews his way forward to about the 22-yard line, and it'll be a Seabees first down. Never mind. Flag on the play. So it's going to be a hold. Flag is being placed at the 40-yard line, which is about a yard beyond the original line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up first down, and 19 to go for the Seabees. $10:24 left to go in the third quarter, so it'll be first down and about 19 here. Ball is placed at about the 47-yard line. Twins receivers to the right here. Trey Huggins still the quarterback. Caleb Snodgrass still the tailback. They fake the handoff to Snodgrass. It's going to be Huggins on a QB keeper. He cuts into the middle of the field. He's got nothing but green grass ahead of him. He's going towards an open field touchdown, and he's in. Seabees take another touchdown with their backup quarterback, Trey Huggins. 39-0 here. Seabees with 10:01 left to go in the third quarter. I think they might go for 2 here. See what they elect to do. They will elect to go for 2. Receiver on each side, or tight end on each side. Snodgrass, the running back, to Trey Huggins' is left. Snap is good. Huggins going to drop back to throw. Looks, throws, incomplete. Intending receiver was Cooper Payton. And it will be no good, and it'll remain 39-0. We'll take a quick break. Come back. You are listening to Clay-Battelle Seabees football here on WAJR.com.
I'm 30 now. Right out of high school, I skipped college and took a job in the energy industry. Started at $25 an hour. They trained me, certified me, and I worked hard. Now, I own a home, 5 acres, and a new truck. And I never had to leave West Virginia. No debt, no regrets. My buddies took on loans. I took on a career. Parents, talk to your kids. This industry changed my life, and it's hiring right now.
DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
This is Clay-Battelle High Seabees football on WAJR.
$39-0 here with 10:01 left to go in the third quarter. Seabees lead as the Richwood Lumberjacks look to get their second possession going of this second half. The stands have cleared out here for Richwood as the band performance is over. Jules Vega set to kick this one off from the left hash. Raises his right hand, and he boots this one away. Nice end-over-end kick received by Richwood at the 25-yard line. And the returner does run with a head of steam, but just runs out of infield play to work with. And the Lumberjacks will take over at their own 43-42 yard line.
Winner of
Well, if you heard that, the seniors won the homecoming float. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back on each side here for Richwood. Hall hands it off to Minter, and Minter falls forward very close to midfield across the 45 to about the 47. The line to gain is the 48 of the Clay-Battelle Seabees. Ball is being placed at the 49 of Richwood. So it'll be about 2nd down and I'd say about 5. Same formation here for the Lumberjacks. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back on each side. Hall hands it off to, I believe that's Odell. Odell does get very close to the first down marker. I believe he does get there. And it'll be a 1st down for the Lumberjacks. Jacob Layton comes in. See who comes out. TJ Barr is going to come out. First down and 10 for Richwood. 8:50 left to go in the opening third quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back on each side. Hall hands it off to Minter. Minter cuts from the outside to the middle of the field, and he's going to get another 1st down. As the line to gain was the 36, he got to the 35, and it'll be another 1st down for the Lumberjacks. Cooper Payton comes out. TJ Barr comes in. Josh Wilson looks like the only remaining starter into the game right now for the Seabees. Actually, no, Trey Huggins is in there as well. Running back on each side. 2 receivers to the right this time. They hand it off to Odell. Odell cuts back to the outside, and he's going to get some space to run as he gets knocked out of bounds by Caleb Bragg, and it'll be moving the chains for Richwood again, and another Lumberjack 1st down. Moving the ball for the best way that they have since probably the opening drive, and actually they're moving the ball the best that they've done all game so far today. They have the ball in the red zone this time. Line to gain is the 5-yard line. Ball's at the 15 on the far side hash. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, running back on each side. Hall hands it off to Minter this time. Minter tries to get ahead of steam, slips on the grass and falls down. It'll be a loss of about 2. Flag on the play. It is going to be holding against the Lumberjacks, so it'll back it up 10 yards. And it'll be 1st down and 20 from the 25. $7:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Seabees lead by a score of 39-0. Still not in a running clock here, but if the score holds like this, we will have a running clock for the 4th quarter. However, Richwood is driving. Same formation here with 2 receivers to the right. Hall hands it off to Odell. Odell dances across his offensive line and gets upended. Believe that was Mercer. It was. It'll bring up 2nd down here. And about, I want to say about 15, 14, 16, somewhere around in there. 7:22 left to go in the third quarter. Two receivers to the left. 1 to the right. Running back on each side. Looks like Minter is to the left. Odell is to the right of Hall. Hall gets the snap. Going to roll to his left here. He's going to get rid of it quickly. And a nice deflection. And they're going to call that pass interference on Cody Clovis. I thought that was extremely clean, but it is what it is. If they're going to call pass interference, that's fine. You can hear the PA announcer for Richwood even questioning why that flag was called. He had him wrapped around the back shoulder, but he wasn't interfering with him being caught, and then he played the ball. You see that all the time in the NFL, and it's never called, but it is what it is. I think that's an automatic first down. I could be wrong, but it's a 15-yard penalty, and I don't think they had 15 yards left to go either, so it'll be first down. Nope. They are going to say that it's still second down, but it's much more manageable. Second down and 5. 14 seconds on the play clock here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, running back on each side. Minter is to the left. Odell is to the right of Hall. Hall, low snap, but he hands it off to Minter, and it's going to be tackled by a whole host of CBs, and it'll bring up third down and manageable here for the Lumberjacks. 6:40 left to go in the third quarter. They've ran the ball well here, the Lumberjacks have this drive, but got a penalty on the pass play, but that's been the only pass so far this second drive for the Lumberjacks. Same formation, with 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left, a running back on each side. Minter to the left, Odell to the right. They hand it to Odell. Odell cuts to the outside, tries to hurdle a man. That's a penalty. You can't hurdle over a guy that's standing. I forget what this one is called, so the fans are going to be interested to hear this one. I believe it's called illegal jumping. So that will back it up here for the Lumberjacks. I'm not sure if he would have gotten the first down, but you're going to back him up here and make it third down and long here. Ball is now placed at, it looks like, the 21 on the far side hash, beyond the original line of scrimmage, about 4 yards beyond that, so it'll be third down and 14 here. Once again, the line to gain is the 5. Break the huddle here with trips receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Minter is to Hall's left. Usually they roll left, Hall does. He looks for all 3 of his receivers. Hall takes the snap. Just going to do a 3-step drop. Now rolling to his right here. He's going to try and tuck it and run, and he just teeters out of bounds. And the clock will stop here. Gain of maybe 3 on the play. That will bring up fourth down and 11 here for the Lumberjacks. And they're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You are listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football here on WAJR.com.
Health works for you, for rehab and fitness too.
Keeping high school athletes healthy is something that HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness takes great pride in. That's why our certified athletic trainers work with many area schools during practice and on the sidelines during tonight's game. Unfortunately, injuries do happen in sports, at work, and at home. At HealthWorks, our goal remains the same, to get you back in action. When you need physical therapy, you need HealthWorks. HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, Morgantown, Westover, Cheat Lake, Blacksville, Smithfield, Waynesburg, Fairmont, and Buchanan. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Our people make the difference in the way you feel each day. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
Crucial fourth down coming here for Richwood. They do a hard count, but that's... I understand that our guy jumped, but their guy jumped as well, so we'll see what they call it here. Somebody jumped. Are you going to back it up or move it forward? It's going to replay the fourth down anyway. Encroachment on the defense. Okay. It is what it is. So it'll make it fourth down and very manageable here. Fourth down and about 6 for the Richwood Lumberjacks. Ball is being placed at about the 11. 10-yard line. Once again, the line to gain is the 5. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, running back on each side. Hall rolls to his left here. Pressure coming by Mercer. He's going to throw one up there, and it's intercepted by Cody Clovis. He falls into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the shutout continues for the Seabees. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter, and they still lead 39-0. Another score here will have a running clock for the Seabees. So let's see how they try to approach this drive. We saw Trey Huggins come in at quarterback for the Seabees. Looks like he got the signal from LePeau, and he will retain quarterback duties. I think Caleb Hall is the running back. The starting offensive line is still in. Ponceroff, the slot receiver. Cody Clovis, the far receiver to the right. Hall is the running back to Trey Huggins' right. Huggins throws a little pass over to the tight end, Sandy, and it'll fall incomplete. Tried to get the blockers to go with him, but it falls incomplete, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Should be mentioned, Huggins is a pretty good quarterback. He got an honorable mention in the All-State as the 100 quarterback. Brought a lot of good Hornets with him as well. He brought in Colt Sandy. He brought in Tyler Sleeth. Huggy Bear Huggins. He rolls out to pass again to his right. Pressure coming. He's going to tuck it and run. Just dances out of bounds here. Smart play there by Huggins. Not seeing anybody open, so he just tucks it and runs. Very manageable gain there by Trey. And it'll bring up 3rd down and about 3 or 4. 5:25 left to go here in the third quarter. Score remains 39-0 Seabees. The line to gain is the 30. They're at about the 26-27. Hall's the running back to Huggins' left. Twins receivers to the left. Tight end on each side. Huggins rolls to his left, throws it to Ponceroff, and it's incomplete. Did hit him in the hands, but he is not able to corral it. It's cold, it's wet on this natural grass here. And it'll bring up 4th down. I'm wondering here. So here we go. Let's see if they go a hard count. Let's see if Huggins goes a hard count. Let's see his. Receiver on each side, 2 tight ends lined up behind the right side of the offensive line. Hard count, they jump, move the sticks.
Offsides versus Lumberjacks. That'll be 1st down 10 for the CBs.
So that'll move the sticks. Line to gain now is about the 44, and the ball's, of course, at the 34. 1st down and 10 for the Seabees. Twins receivers to the left this time. Hall is to the left as well, a tight end on each side. Huggins rolls to his left, looking for a man. He's got Ponceroff, but goes outside his reach. Throw was a little bit high and far for Ponceroff, and it falls incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 here. I like what LePeau is trying to do. He's trying to get one of his wide receivers, who is a former quarterback, some reps, because you never know when you might need him at a crucial point of this season. So we'll see what they do here on 2nd down and 10. Once again, starters still into the game with 5:14 left to go here in this third quarter. CB's lead by a score of 39-0. If they score again, we will have a running clock for the remainder of the game. And a timeout is being called by the CBs. We'll take it with them. You are listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football here on WAJR.com.
Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing. For over 25 years, we have been making Morgantown homes cozy and efficient. From emergency repairs to energy-efficient upgrades, your comfort is our top priority. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Advanced is the area's only factory-authorized Carrier dealer, but we can service any brand or model. Carrier, turn to the experts and turn to Advanced.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
5:14 left to go in the third quarter. CB's lead by a score of 39-0 over the Richwood Lumberjacks. Backup quarterback Trey Huggins is into the game. Not due to injury, just strategy, seeing what we can do. Caleb Snodgrass is the running back to Huggins' left. Twins receivers to the left, a tight end on each side. Clovis, the far receiver to the left, punter off the slot. Huggins rolls to his left here. Looks like he might tuck it and run. He will. He gets across the sticks over to the 50 and then dances out of bounds at midfield. And it'll be another CB's first down. They're going to mark him just short of the midfield line at the 49 here with 5:07 left to go in the third quarter. You can tell the dew point is getting a little bit sweaty here on my paper and binoculars. And let me tell you, by the way that the temperature's dropping, it wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of frost when you wake up tomorrow morning. 5:07 left to go here in the third quarter. CB's still lead by a score of 39-0. Twins receivers to the right this time, tight end on each side. Snodgrass, the running back. Huggins looks to his right, throws it to Clovis, and he's got it and is tackled by his defender, but is able to corral it and get a decent gain on the play and make it second down and very manageable for the CBs. Looked like one of those patterns where the far receiver runs kind of a hitch route, which is a very short curl route, and then the slot receiver kind of runs a flag route. You look at it, it's a zone coverage beater. I'll explain it more after this play. Two receivers lined up to the left this time. Huggins rolls to his left, pressure coming, and he's sacked. They're going to call that incomplete, but he did have an intended receiver in the area, so it won't be called intentional grounding there. It will be third down here and very manageable. That's a smart play there by Huggins. So third down and about 2 here for the CBs. Two receivers to the left. Tight ends on each side. Snodgrass, the running back, to Huggins' left. They hand it off to Snodgrass. He gets across the sticks, cuts back to the middle of the field, breaks a couple tackles, and falls at about the 30-yard line. It will be a first down for the CBs. One of the Lumberjacks' helmet comes off. He'll have to come out for a play. So it'll be first down and 10 for the CBs at the opponent 30-yard line with 4:06 left to go here in the third quarter. 39-0 CBs. Once again, if you get another score here, it'll be a running clock for the rest of the game. And I would imagine that you'll put your freshman team after this. Two tight ends, one on each side. Hall, the running back now. Twins receivers to the left. Huggins rolls to his left, looking for a man. He's got Clovis. He catches the ball, is not able to break away from the tackler. Yes, he does actually. He cuts to the middle of the field. He gets caught just short of the end zone. It'll be tackled at about the 2-yard line, and it'll bring up first down and goal for the CBs. 3:35 left to go here in this third quarter, and the CBs are knocking on the door again. Ball is at the left hash of the 2-yard line, first down and goal. One receiver on each side here, 2 tight ends lined up behind the right side of the offensive line. Huggins still at quarterback, 3-step drop, looks to the left, looks to the right, throws it up in the air, and it's incomplete. Ponceroff had it in his hands, not able to drop it. He was jumping up and down saying, I'm open, I'm open. But he doesn't catch it. Hard throw there by Huggins, and a difficult catch. Ponceroff had to come back to the ball. He did have it in his hands. Gets contacted and unfortunately drops it. 39-0 here, knocking on the door with second down and goal at the 2. 3:06 left to go in the third quarter. Receiver on each side. Snodgrass, the running back, to Huggins' left. Snap is a little high. They drop back to pass. He throws it, and it's into the end zone. Touchdown, Clay-Battelle. Ponceroff catches it as he's falling down in the end zone, and he gets his second touchdown of the night. And it's 45-0 Clay-Battelle with 3:01 left to go in this third quarter. So now the clock will run on 2-point conversions. Huggins still the quarterback, receiver on each side, 2 tight ends lined up behind the right side of the offensive line. Snodgrass is the running back. They hand it off to Snodgrass, and he goes in untouched. 2-point conversion good, and it's 47-0. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, Richwood will have the possession here on WAJR.com.
Gas stations are paying $11 an hour. That's not a career, it's a paycheck. But in the energy industry, your son or daughter could start at $25 an hour with full training and benefits. No college debt, real work, real skills, real money. This is about opportunity. The American dream is still alive, and it's waiting right here at home. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection. If you're concerned about rust and have a used vehicle, you need to know it's not too late. Z-Bart Rust Eliminator is a 3-step process. First, we pressure wash the underside of your vehicle and inspect. Next, we spray on the Rust Eliminator chemical. Then, we apply the patented Z-Bart undercoating. Add years of life to your vehicle. Learn more at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, I-68 exit 7.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
Kickoff getting set and ready to go as we're now at a running clock, 47-0 with 2:34 left to go in the third quarter. Jules Vega boots it away, takes a bounce, and is recovered by the kicking team. He's got some space to run, and he'll take it. It's number 1 of Richwood. It is Travis Johnson, and he goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. So Richwood will take over at their own 36, first down and 10 with 2:19 left to go in the third quarter. Odell is to the left of the quarterback Hall. Late arriving substitution here. I didn't think you could break the huddle, it is what it is. All right, Odell gets the carry here. He works to the left on the sweep, and he gets thrown out of bounds there. Good tackle there by Cody Clovis. Loss on the play will bring the ball back to the 30, a loss of, actually it'll be about the 31, a loss of about 5 there, so it'll bring up second down and 15 here with 90 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Good pursuit and tackle there by Santa Fe, Cody Clovis. Dirty Reed is into the game now as well. Eli Cottrell started the game tonight at cornerback, so he's still back into the game as well. Handoff is to Minter this time. Minter breaks a couple of tackles and is tackled by Damon Cohen across the sticks and very close to midfield there. It'll be first down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. .45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Looks like Minter is on the left and Odell is on the right of Hall. Minter gets the carry. He works to his right, cuts across the 50. He's into the open field, gets across the sticks, and is tackled by Caleb Bragg, and they get into opponent territory here as it goes to the 35, actually to the 34 of Clay-Battelle. And this will be the end of the third quarter. We'll have the final quarter of action to wrap things up here on WAJR.com. Your score, Clay-Battelle 47, Richwood nothing.
Health works for you, for rehab and fitness too.
Keeping high school athletes healthy is something that HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness takes great pride in. That's why our certified athletic trainers work with many area schools during practice and on the sidelines during tonight's game. Unfortunately, injuries do happen in sports, at work, and at home. At HealthWorks, our goal remains the same, to get you back in action. When you need physical therapy, you need HealthWorks. HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, Morgantown, Westover, Cheat Lake, Blacksville, Smithfield, Waynesburg, Fairmont, and Buchanan. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
Our people make the difference in the way you feel each day. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
We have reached the final quarter of play here on WAJR.com. The CBs hold a shutout here, but the Richwood Lumberjacks are driving 47-0 your score. As the clock rolls, running back on each side, two receivers to the right. They hand it off to Odell. Odell bounces to the outside, not able to get away from Cody Clovis, and the rest of the team is able to catch up. Whistle blows, and it will be no gain on the play for Richwood. Second down, and actually, no, they're going to mark it at the 30-yard line, so a gain of a couple there. Actually, about 3 there. So second down and 7 here for the Lumberjacks. Cody Clovis has shown some real good life on defense here. Odell to the right, Minter to the left, and two receivers on the left. They hand it off to Minter. Minter tackled immediately by the senior Josh Wilson. Maybe gets a yard on the play, and it'll bring up third down and 5. 10:49 left to go here in this game. Love to hold a shutout here. Not sure if we've had a shutout this season. I don't think we have. That'd be a good accomplishment to get. 47-0 with 10:30 left to go here in this game. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Minter to the left, Odell to the right of Hall. Minter gets the carry. He gets some open space and is into the open field. Gets leveled by Cody Clovis. He'll get a first down, though, inside the 20, actually down to the 12, and it'll be a first down and very close to goal-to-go situation here for the Lumberjacks. Minter to the right, Odell to the left, 2 receivers to the right this time. Snap is a little low, but they hand it off to Minter. Minter bounces to the outside, gets away from Colton Cheney. However, he's pursued by J.J. Doshin and is not able to get away. Minter a little bit slow to get up here, and it'll be an injury timeout. We'll take it with them when we come back. 9:31 left to go here in the game. You're listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football on WAJR.com.
Leaky faucet, clogged drain, water heater not keeping up? Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing, where we do more than just HVAC. We are your local plumbing pros. From quick repairs to complete replacements, our licensed plumbers can handle it all. Faucets, toilets, water heaters, sump pumps, and more. We do it fast, clean, and right the first time. From drips to disasters, we've got you covered. Advanced HVAC and Plumbing.
Once upon a time, there were no portable toilets, and finding relief was an adventure. Then came crowded restrooms, unpleasant and inconvenient. Enter Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable portable toilets for every event, from football games to family gatherings, even work sites. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. For comfort and convenience, we're your saving grace. 304-282-7210.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
Minter walks off, actually jogs off kind of on his own power here. Let's see what they decide to do at the running back position. It looks like number 32, Jaden Jantua, is in at the other running back position. He's lined up to Hall's right. Lone receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Snap it, and they hand it off to Odell. Odell's going to get forward. Is he going to get into the end zone? He will. Touchdown, Richwood. So the shutout ends with 9:12 left to go here in this game. 47-6. Clay-Battelle still leads. We'll still have a running clock. As you heard the fireworks go off for a Richwood score. Probably a little bit of a delay because they have a delayed fuse because it hasn't happened that much this year. Twins receivers to the right. Nope, they're going to motion him back. Whole bunch of confusion going on as you're approaching 6 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3. They snap it with 1. They got it off. Looking to pass. Pressure coming. And somehow almost tackled by a whole host of CBs. Somehow Hall gets away, but then is re-corralled by J.J. Doshin and Jacob McLaughlin. And the 2-point conversion is no good, and the CBs still lead by 31, 47-6. When we come back, we'll see the offense here on WAJR.com.
Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing. For over 25 years, we have been making Morgantown homes cozy and efficient. From emergency repairs to energy-efficient upgrades, your comfort is our top priority. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Advanced is the area's only factory-authorized Carrier dealer, but we can service any brand or model. Carrier, turn to the experts and turn to Advanced.
Gas stations are paying $11 an hour. That's not a career, it's a paycheck. But in the energy industry, your son or daughter could start at $25 an hour with full training and benefits. No college debt, real work, real skills, real money. This is about opportunity. The American dream is still alive, and it's waiting right here at home. DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
Couple new guys back deep to receive for the CBs. It is Eli Cottrell. That's no surprise. Here is the surprise. It's Big Merce Cameron Mercer back deep to receive to the right. 8:30 left to go here in this game. And they're going to kick it. A pooch kick right over to Josh Wilson. He falls on it, and it is recovered by Wilson at about the 30. Actually, it's about the 39, yeah. It's interesting. They were lining up like they wanted to get Cameron Mercer going. Jacob McLaughlin is into the game at quarterback. Dirty Reed, the tight end, lined up tight to the right. Eli Cottrell, the receiver, to the left far. Cody Clovis, the slot receiver. They hand it off to Damon Cohen. Cohen, not able to get much. .7:45 left to go here in the game. Loss of 1 on the play by Damon Cohen. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Looks like Colton Cheney is lined up as the tight end this time. McLaughlin hands it off to Cohen. Cohen gets some space to run here. He's leveled by a few Richwood Lumberjacks. Can hear the roar from the sideline there as one of the Lumberjacks laid a big hit, but it's a decent game by the Seabees, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and very manageable here. The line to gain is the 49. Ball is lined up at the 47. Twins receivers to the right this time. Cohen is the running back. Damon Cohen is to McLaughlin's right. They fake the handoff. McLaughlin tackled in the backfield. Chandler Mullins on the tackle in the backfield. He came in virtually, it looked like, untouched. .6:30 left to go here in this game. It'll bring up 4th down and 5. They're going to punt. .6:10 left to go in the game. They are going to punt here. First punt of the game. Snap is good. Catch is good. Punt is away. End-over-end kick. Bounces at the 25, and it's going to be returned by Odell. Breaking a tackle from Caleb Hall, and he's tackled by Caleb Snodgrass at about the 25-yard line, and that is where the Lumberjacks will take over 1st down and 10. Probably will be the final drive of the game here. They got to work a long way, and the only way that they've been able to do it is by running the ball. 47-6 your score here with 5:53 left to go. J.J. Doshin comes out. Gavin Tennant, I believe, comes in. Yeah. Receiver on each side. It looks like Minter is back in for the Lumberjacks, which is good to see. 2 receivers lined up to the right here. Hall hands it off to Odell. Odell gets tackled by T.J. Barr. Does get a decent gain on the play. Tackled at about the 34, 35-yard line, and it'll bring up 2nd down and very manageable. I think they played with 10. Jacob McLaughlin was like, I'm talking to the coach, but you're supposed to be in there at linebacker. Anyways, 4:55 left to go in this game. It'll be 2nd down and about 3. 2 receivers to the right, running back on each side. Hall rolls to his right here, looking for a man, pursued by Josh Wilson. He's just going to chuck it and throw it away. Incomplete. Good pressure there by Josh Wilson to force the incompletion, and it'll bring up 3rd down and about 3 here. Clock rolls. Two receivers to the right here, running back on each side, a lone receiver to the left. I'm going to hand it off to Minter this time. Minter goes to the outside, does get the first down. Tackled by Jacob Layton. It looks like Cody Clovis. It does move the chains for a first down here. And we have an injured CB. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll try to get who the injured player is here on WAJR.com.
Josh Heinerman here with Advanced HVAC and Plumbing. For over 25 years, we have been making Morgantown homes cozy and efficient. From emergency repairs to energy-efficient upgrades, your comfort is our top priority. A proud supporter of high school athletics, Advanced is the area's only factory-authorized Carrier dealer, but we can service any brand or model. Carrier. Turn to the experts and turn to Advanced.
Gas station.
Once upon a time, there were no portable toilets, and finding relief was an adventure. Then came crowded restrooms, unpleasant and inconvenient. Enter Saving Grace Septic and Rentals, providing clean, reliable portable toilets for every event, from football games to family gatherings, even work sites. And when septic systems need service, we're your first call. We're local, we care, and we're there when you need to go. For comfort and convenience, we're your saving grace. 304-282-7210.
I'm 30 now. Right out of high school, I skipped college and took a job in the energy industry. Started at $25 an hour. They trained me, certified me, and I worked hard. Now, I own a home, 5 acres, and a new truck. And I never had to leave West Virginia. No debt, no regrets. My buddies took on loans. I took on a career. Parents, talk to your kids. This industry changed my life, and it's hiring right now.
DPS Land Services. Learn more at dpslandservices.com.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
Gavin McLaughlin is the injured player. He's helped out by the coaches and gets off the field safely. Doesn't look too serious, but he is limping pretty heavily. As it looks like Minter gets the carry. No, that's Odell. Odell gets some space on the near side of the field, gets pushed out of bounds by Cody Clovis. .340 left to go here in the opening quarter. Lumberjacks now in opponent territory into about the 35-yard line.
Come on, defense!
Two receivers to the right, one to the left, a running back on each side. Looks like Minter gets the carry there. Minimal gain. Actually, he does get a decent gain there. It looks like it's beyond the 30 down to about the 29-yard line. As we approach 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in this ball game. Minter to the right, Odell to the left, two receivers to the left here. Here's something you don't see every day, a wide receiver with a Guardian cap for Richwood. Hall lines up to pass, rolls to his right, looking towards the middle of the field. He's just going to tuck it and run. Gets tackled by Caleb Hall and Josh Wilson. I do believe he got the first down sticks. If not, he's very short. And, yeah, very short, like third down and a foot. Two minutes left to go here in this game. 47-6, still your score. This will be the final drive of this game unless Richwood can get a quick touchdown. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, running back on each side. They hand it off to Odell. He works his way towards the middle of the field. He's tackled immediately by Josh Wilson. I do think he might have gotten the first down there. Any type of positive gain And a timeout being called by Richwood. We'll take it with them. We'll wrap it up here on WAJR.com.
Z-Bart is your local expert for automotive appearance and protection products and services. And now, Z-Bart can apply the ceramic Z-Gloss paint coating to your vehicle for a shine that never goes away. No more waxing. No more rubbing. No more settling for a less than perfect finish. No more. Z-Bart's ceramic Z-Gloss is a 3-layer coating that preserves your vehicle's incredible shine. Get the glossy details online at zbart.com. Z-Bart of Morgantown, just off I-68 Exit 7, Fort Pierpont Plaza.
This is Clay-Battelle High CB's football on WAJR.
"89 seconds remaining here before a CB's victory. 47-6 your score. Clay-Battelle has cleared their benches. A timeout being called by Richwood. We'll see how they respond from it. Looks like they're lining up in kind of that pistol set with Odell, the tailback. Nope, here they come. Running back on each side now. 2 receivers to the right. Hall rolls to his left here, looking to throw. He's got no men to throw it to, and he gets tackled for, it looks like, no gain there. And they're going to call another timeout. All right. We'll take it with them.
Health works for you, for rehab and fitness too.
Keeping high school athletes healthy is something that HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness takes great pride in. That's why our certified athletic trainers work with many area schools during practice and on the sidelines during tonight's game. Unfortunately, injuries do happen in sports, at work, and at home. At HealthWorks, our goal remains the same, to get you back in action. When you need physical therapy, you need HealthWorks. HealthWorks Rehab and Fitness, Morgantown, Westover, Cheat Lake, Blacksville, Smithfield, Waynesburg, Fairmont, and Buchanan. When your body hurts, go to HealthWorks.
All right, we come back from the timeout here. Lumberjacks have none remaining, so you can't call any more timeouts. 2 receivers lined up to the right here, running back on each side, lone receiver to the left. Hall hands it off to Minter. Minter goes to the outside to the left, and he's immediately tackled by Damon Cohen. Call 2 plays in the huddle here. They're going to work quickly, it looks like. 3rd down and about 8 with 30 seconds left to go. Hall hands it off to Odell this time. Odell being pulled by one of the guys behind. J.J. Doshin somehow is not able to get him, and he falls forward. It's going to move the chains. They're trying to work quickly so they can score maybe one more play here. Ball is at the 10. They're going to hand it off to Minter. Minter is down short, and that will be the final play of this ball game. Clay-Battelle wins by a score of 47-6 over the Richwood Lumberjacks. The Lumberjacks remain winless on the year, and we will wrap things up after this. You are listening to Clay-Battelle CB's football here on WAJR.com.
This is the WAJR post-game show presented by the Insurance Centers, where serving you is our best policy.
Post-game wrap-up sponsored by Z-Bart of Morgantown, here to restore your vehicle's original showroom beauty and shine from the inside out. It's at the Fort Pierpont Center in Morgantown, or search Z-Bart of Morgantown online. Clay-Battelle CB's remain just 1 loss on the year, and that was week 1 to Cameron. The Richwood Lumberjacks remain winless on the year for this season. Clay-Battelle got it done multiple ways tonight, through the air, through the pass. Really had any way that they wanted to tonight. As the CBs get their last win before a very hard gauntlet to end this season. Player of the game tonight, I'm going to throw it with Trey Huggins here. Trey Huggins had that long touchdown catch. He had a touchdown. He threw a couple good passes. I think he may have gotten an interception as well. Can't remember who actually got that interception. Anyways, be sure to tune in to next week on Friday night as the Clay-Battelle Seabees take on AA side Riverview. We'll have that starting with coverage probably about 5:30 if you want to listen to the pregame show again. But kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. For Clay-Battelle Seabees football, I have been Ethan Collins saying your final score one last time. Clay-Battelle Seabees 47, Richwood 6. Good night, everyone.